Yo, peace and high vibes. We live in the hot come fucking number 9, man. We in this motherfucker. Feel me? We in this drum. Been a while. You know what I mean? Been a while since a nigga stream. It's gonna be a short one, bro. Nigga just gotta get his feet wet again. You know what I mean? Nigga just gotta get his feet wet again, bro. I'll talk about why I've been alias and off the content soon. Yeah, bro. As you can see by the script, finna watch somebody survive 5 days in the wild with a tribe. Let's see how that shit go, nigga. I also, I said I'm gonna get into it later. But yeah, man, niggas is back, bro. Niggas is back. This streaming shit, man. Just life shit, man. It's life shit. Be getting stressful sometimes. But that's not the point of this video. The fuck? Nigga literally just did this shit. This is why I need to get OBS, Mo. Stamp, I need to get OBS.
The Hadza, one of the last true hunter-gatherer tribes on the planet. Located in the savanna woodlands of northern Tanzania, the Hadza survive in the same primitive way our ancestors did hundreds of thousands of years ago. Hunting wild game with bow and arrows, gathering berries, tubers, and honey for food is their way of life. Over the next 5 days, I'll be part of the tribe, completely immersing myself in their way of life. This is living life at its most raw. I'm curious what I can learn from their ways. So we just got to the Hadza camp, and they're all just kind of hanging out, getting ready for tonight's hunt. We're gonna go meet the woman and explore the camp a little bit.
Would y'all ever choose to live like this, bro? I don't know if I'd ever choose to live like this. Not this tribe, not this primitive, nigga. Where my bow and arrows is with stone and wood. Yeah, no, not that primitive, nigga. The fuck, these niggas got ear piercings?
So currently the women are preparing part of the pig that the Hadza hunted last night. It's going to be hung dried in the sun for preservation and it'll last about a month. The men over here are cutting up the meat into smaller pieces.
Was that nigga spinning?
Dried in the sun for preservation and it'll last about a month. The men over here.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. My man just about spinning, fool. My man got a brush. Hey, they not too primitive, nigga. He got a secret that he not sharing with him. My boy be doing washing styles, nigga. He needs to wash his shit.
They're cutting up the meat into smaller pieces. This is part of the pig's shoulder for the dogs to eat. They prepare bugeli, which is almost like a polenta corn substance, which the Hadza have traded for. They mix it with the pig meat to give the dogs' food more substance.
Good gravy. These niggas got pet dogs, bro? Or you think these dogs like help them hunt? They probably help them hunt.
So I'm not here alone on this trek with the Hadza. I'm here with my guide Abbas, his brother Ame, our translator Mikey, and my younger brother Dylan is my cameraman. Gustavo's on a bit of a vacation right now. This is his first break in 5 years, so Dylan's my cameraman. Over the past 200,000 years, humans have migrated all across the globe, but some have never left, maintaining their way of life all this time. This is the Hadza tribe, and we're here in the cradle of humanity. In my hand, I have a traditional Hadza bow and its arrows. Markings of a mongoose tail indicate how many big game kills the Hadza hunter has killed. Here we have about 14 big game kills. The Hadza have adopted paracord, which would have been brought in.
That boy be terrorizing the wilderness, nigga.
Or traded for. Usually they would use something like animal tendon. There are multiple different types of arrowheads, including arrows to knock birds out of trees, barbed wooden ones to pull rock hyraxes out of their holes after they've been shot, simple practice arrows, and more sophisticated ones with metal for shooting mongooses, knife-like for shooting pigs, highly barbed for shooting sophisticated animals like baboons so they can't pull them out, and most infamously, poison-tipped arrows for taking out big game. This poison is collected from plants. These are strong.
You fighting Oliver Queen in this motherfucker, nigga. You fighting Hawkeye in this bitch, nigga.
Shooting sophisticated animals like baboons so they can't pull them out, and most infamously, poison-tipped arrows for taking out big game. This poison is collected from plants. These are strong enough to take out elephants, though their skin is thick, so if the Hadza were to shoot an elephant, they'd want to shoot it in the bottom of the foot as the elephant walks away. Primitive yet very sophisticated at the same time. We eat some of the meat harvested from a previous night's hunt as we prepare to go for an evening hunt with the younger Hadzabe. First, a quick word from today's paid partnership, and that's with BetterHelp. You know what? Getting to create down points where I was really struggling of myself in order to be bad lows on a mission to make you get matched with immediately. You can, I like this therapist was amazing. 10% off, and it really helps out the channel. The Hadza children bring us to a
hunting in jeans, bro. These niggas is really built different, fool. These niggas is hunting in denim. Boy, you don't want no smoke with these niggas, bro. Any nigga who walking around with a bow and arrow with denim on.
The Hadza children bring us to a baobab tree where there's honey. They start a small fire with the charcoal that they brought. This helps ease the bees and makes them way less aggressive.
How the fuck these niggas got fades, bro? Bro, they not really primitive for real, nigga. I'm seeing drop fades and all that, bro.
They brought. This helps ease the bees and makes them way less aggressive.
Niggas gotta climb trees for a drop of honey.
Sisi najua ukienda kwenye majani wao wanashindwa kuingia.
Oh my God, wow. Wow, there's like bees in it and everything. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. Maybe not for him, but for us?
Yeah, I was gonna say, nigga, it's probably worth it for you. You ain't get stung up. But for him, nigga, I don't think that's an even trade-off. Nigga, hand about to be sore for 48 hours just for a drop of honey.
Yeah, it was worth it. Maybe not for him, but for us?
And it's so crazy, bro. Niggas really used to live like this, fool. You're here watching this video because one of your ancestors years ago, centuries ago, thousands of years ago, knew how to survive the way that these niggas do. That's why I like watching shit like this, fool.
I only got stung 3 times.
Ba ala koko ba usepa ane ba in ba dukun okun enen kuatrateta.
Wait, hold on, let me read.
Ane
The bees with the larvae are typically more angry because you are protected.
ba in ba dukun okun enen kuatrateta. Koko.
All that honey that the young boys collected is packed full of a ton of nutrients, which will help them stay strong on their upcoming hunt.
Yeah, so nah, that was actually definitely worth it. Because honey definitely energized you like a motherfucker. And I thought they was just getting like a couple, like literally a couple drops type shit. Like a little cap full of honey. Them niggas got the whole comb, nigga. Cool out.
Do you know where it is? Whoa, you got it.
Hey, yo, nah, these niggas is savages, man. I don't want to call my people savages, but 2025, this is some crazy shit, fool. Why you gotta walk with them like that, though, nigga? Like, you couldn't get a back? No. I'm using the word savage. This nigga's a fucking savage, bro. I don't mean that in a cool way. This nigga's dangerous, fool. You could have just put these motherfuckers in a basket. Nigga, you got a belt and tied they necks around your waist in the front? You want people to see this? You want this to be your first impression? You're wild, nigga. No funny shit because they live in the wild. What you doing if you walking through the woods, you going on a walk, and a nigga walk out the wood line with a handful of arrows and a dead squirrel and a dead bird wrapped around his waist? You are gonna run for your fucking life, nigga.
Apa kuku? Iya kuku atone na pakakruta. Jene kuku kama sa epitibiti le kari.
If I want to be like him because he killed a dove, I need to kill like 10 of these smaller birds. Nigga was talking.
Hey, kwa kuku. Ale chocolate.
It's the Hadza boys versus some of the local Toga tribe.
It's like playing with a rock.
Cloth and a little bit of it's hard as heck.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I deadass thought that shit was a rock, fool. Thought these niggas was putting their toes through hell.
It's like
Nigga
cloth.
Nigga toes strong as shit. Nigga toes reinforced like a motherfucker.
And a little bit of
Yeah.
it's hard as heck. The Hadza love marijuana and tobacco. And they
Oh
often-
shit! Niggas is niggas wherever you go, nigga. Niggas is niggas regardless of the lifestyle. How the fuck that nigga Pearl and J like that? Nah, what? You know what? All the motherfucking sewing and whatever the fuck they be doing, making their arrows, that shit probably got their fingers right. How the fuck we go from a dead squirrel
The Hadza love
to
marijuana.
a nigga sparking up a J? Bro, that joint is perfectly rolled, man. That joint is perfectly rolled. That joint look like a pre-roll, nigga. Burning evenly, nigga. You would have thought they shit looked fucked up, canoeing. This a perfect J, nigga. Low-key got me wanting to go get one.
Marijuana and tobacco. And they often trade for it. Good. Tastes like a small exotic bird.
Oh yeah, it's probably because that's what it is.
The Hadza are well fed, but that still doesn't keep them from going out tomorrow. We're waking up bright and early for the morning hunt. Excited to see what's in store.
Let me stop. Fuck, is they trying to attract
Well, we'll be
lions?
trying a lot of the Hadza foods that they hunt throughout our time here. We don't want to be eating up all their food, so we brought our own lamb that we bought from a Maasai village yesterday when we were visiting them. They actually freshly dispatched it, and I drank some of the blood. And
Bro, you drank the blood? What the fuck? What is... Okay. What the fuck is he partaking in, nigga? Because my question was going to be... This might be too graphic. You know what? It's already on YouTube. My question was going to be... Do y'all think y'all will be able to actually kill your own food? Because it's one thing for you to just eat the chicken when it's already made. It's a whole nother thing to actually kill that motherfucker and clean that motherfucker and then cook it. Because, bro, somebody got to kill it. Then you got to do all of this, drain the blood, wash the meat, all that. Shit is gruesome, fool.
they actually freshly dispatched it, and I drank some of the blood.
And just willingly drinking blood. I mean, what nutrients are you getting from drinking an animal's essence like this?
Dylan and I ate the kidney and the liver, which was pretty unique. But yeah, we'll be eating some lamb as well as some of the food we brought over this trip. Wow.
Boy, that joint chewy as shit, nigga. You chewing Laffy Taffy meat like shit.
Wow.
Nigga got a gnaw like shit.
Almost as good as the lamb kidney from yesterday.
That's how you gotta eat that
These are
shit.
safari ants. Our guide says that they're very poisonous, and if they sting you, you will feel them for 3 days.
Little black
So the Hadza
bitches.
sleep right on the ground, right out in the open all the time. So we're going to be doing the same underneath this baobab tree, though we're doing it with a little bit of added comfort that this little mattress here should be good. Anyways, that's it for us tonight. See you guys for tomorrow's hunt.
Boy, that nigga look like he need therapy.
Good night.
He look like he be going through it. God, no light pollution. Ah, Slovenia, that nigga scratching his ass.
So being that we're on the equator means that sun rises very quickly. First light was just a few minutes ago and it's already bright as heck out. So all the villagers are up and getting ready for the morning hunt and we're going along with them. I also slept great last night. How's a hunt? But first, coffee. You can see what they're hunting for by their arrowheads, and it looks like a wide variety of things, including hopefully big game. They have the poison tips out and the bigger broadheads, so no baboon tips, but almost everything else.
But wouldn't poisoning the food before you eat it fuck up? Because you are what you eat and shit. Wouldn't that fuck up how your body reacts? I mean, I guess not, but something to think about.
Covered about 2 kilometers in the last half hour. Seems like there's some tracks that they're following. The Hadza have come across some pig tracks that appear to be from last night. The pigs feed at night and rest during the day, meaning the tracks hopefully lead us to where they're bedded down. The Hadza's arms and legs are scratched from the thorny brush, though their skin is strong and not easily penetrated.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers got ivory. Fuck human skin. Them
From the
niggas got ivory. That's elephant skin for the dumbasses.
Brush, though their skin is strong and not easily penetrated.
Look like ivory too, man.
These Hadzabi kids are just built different.
Oh my
Blood of
God.
that.
Yo, I'm gonna put a disclaimer at the beginning of this jump. He should have done that, nigga. Viewer discretion advised, bro. This shit get gory, nigga. But that boy started hauling ass. Did you see the cut? That boy ran a post route. Hey, push! Came back holding him by the neck. We've got him!
These Hadzabi kids are just
Bro, holding it by the neck is just so gory, gang. Oh, y'all can't even see, fool. Y'all can't even see. Hold on, man. Bro. Good fuck. They don't give a fuck, though. This they food for the night, nigga. Say no more.
built different. Blood of that lemur looking cat is just dripping all over the back of that Hadzabi boy. That's just badass.
It is a little badass. I ain't gonna lie.
Hadza
It
uses
is kind of,
series of whistles to signal to one another. No time to catch our breath. We lose them, we're lost. We've been going now for almost 3 hours, covered just about 9 kilometers with 0 stops. The Hadza seem to have lost the trail. The tribe leader's pretty angry as they had that pig cornered. The Hadza seem to have changed their focus to smaller game for now. little squirrel's been spotted in the tree above.
Cindy akoko.
Is that joint still alive?
So the morning hunt seems to be waning. We're gonna start heading back. It's been 4 hours and 13.25 kilometers of brush. Absolutely brutal.
Yo, I thought this nigga was sharpening a knife. I thought he was sharpening his arrow. Like, I thought that was like a pencil sharpener, nigga. The code. This nigga gonna pull out a bird. And then the nigga gonna crucify his ass and put him on display.
The Hadza survive and thrive in one of the simplest and most traditional ways possible, just like our ancestors. They only number about 3,000, and almost none of whom practice any kind of agriculture.
Why? Why are they making their lives harder, nigga? Why not grow the food? Why not grow the food, nigga? We don't farm because we believe that all this land and everything on it is ours to hunt and forage. So forge a fucking farm, nigga. No, you have a need to, nigga. You have a need to. You're just choosing not to.
Oh, hello. I'm done.
I wonder what it would take to get one of them to leave this lifestyle or to leave their tribe. Like, what would it take? You know what I mean? Show them niggas a picture of Ruby Rose.
And a few survival videos where I spend a week in the wilderness in a makeshift shelter. These guys do this.
Let the niggas scroll down Twitter for 5 minutes. They gonna want to come to America, nigga.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 360.
They gonna play that Eddie Murphy role real quick. They gonna want to come to America.
These guys do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So impressive. They just are like a cut above anything that I could ever do. This is where we were sleeping, but 20 minutes earlier. Those rains, they come in hot. And it's a puddle of water.
Damn, imagine having to sleep.
We're at
like
the end of the
this.
rainy season, so that rain was expected. The benefit of that, although it was cold and uncomfortable, the ground is completely muddy now, so tracking the pig tomorrow will be a lot easier. So getting out first thing in the morning, trying our luck once again.
Damn, bruh. Sleeping in the rain, sleeping while it's raining, nigga. You saw how distraught them dogs were, nigga.
I think that's it for tonight. Big day.
I wonder if they made those blankets.
First thing in the morning. Good night.
I just wanna be
We moved into an unused Hadza hut and threw a modern tarp over top of it. And shy rating. But it's doing an okay job, but it's still very leaky. So we're gonna have to ride this one out.
the cameraman. Like, I'm so tired of this nigga.
That was a rough night's sleep.
So they're complaining because one of the boys on the upper end of the slope got out to
Motherfucker. How the fuck does he know that's what they're saying if they don't speak a lick of English? Who's translating this shit, nigga?
So they're complaining because one of the boys on the upper end of the slope got out to probably take a whiz last night, and he left it open and didn't close it correctly when he got back in, and he ended up soaking all the other boys. So they're all kind of getting mad at him right now, which is really funny.
They all like, bruh, I know you gotta take a piss, gang, but fool, you gotta close this shit, Mo. Like, bruh, everybody wake up soaked because your dumb ass can't hold your bladder.
It open and didn't close it correctly when he got back in, and he ended up soaking all the other boys. So they're all kind of getting mad at him right now, which is really funny.
Lucky I don't feed you to the dog.
These Hadzabe are a different breed. These younger ones kind of spent the night under the tarp, whereas this older man just slept outside, right on the ground beside the fireplace, just during the rain. The tribal leader's night was not much better. He has a hut, but it's as holy as can be. There's probably only shingling covering about 20% of the shelter, so he must have just had a real rough night as well. But everybody's up and laughing and getting ready for the morning hunt. Impressive, very impressive.
So what do they use as soap? Like this African black soap niggas be using and shit. How the fuck is that shit made? Because when they was washing themselves, I mean, he really just took a rock and scrubbed the water against his skin. There's no real soap, you mean?
And like clockwork, as if the rain never even happened, back out for the morning hunt.
So on some real shit, would you rather live like this? Tribal, off the land, no contact with the first world society or anything like that? You gotta make all your weapons, kill all your food, all of these things. Literally have to build your lifestyle and survive, right? Would you rather live like this? Or would you rather live first world country like America, but broke is a fucking joke? You stay in the crib, no AC, no lighting, and you hate your fucking life because you don't enjoy what you do. Your job barely pays you. You barely get to eat. How would you rather live, fool? How would you rather live? I think I'd still rather live in America. Nigga, no funny shit. I'd still rather live in America. As much as I might like this nature shit and want to learn bushcraft and survival tactics, all of these things, I'd never truly live like this, fool.
Iya, bukotoan usipe katan akai chiki na kwape chiki beku.
Like, how
So the
does he
heads are-
know he just said that, nigga?
We're following two pairs.
That nigga could have just said, fuck you, your hair ugly as shit, and I fuck your bitch, nigga.
Iya, bukotoan usipe katan akai chiki na kwape chiki beku.
Nigga said, I fuck your chick. What you gonna do about it, bitch ass?
So the heads are following two pairs of pig tracks. The first pair happened after the rain last night. The other pair happened during the rain. It's really interesting that they can tell exactly when the pig came through here. All I see is mud.
Kahit jokway may bibig ko kung makakatanin na inaabot.
This. They're on the chase.
The heads have found out where the pig was bedded down, and then they bumped it, and we all went running. Hopefully the dogs are on it. I'm surprised this is the first time I've seen the heads sitting on a hunt, but I guess it's been an hour and 50 minutes and we've done 7.3 kilometers. That's way faster than yesterday. Never mind, we're going. A lot of thorns out here.
See, I couldn't survive in that shit because I'm too flat-footed, nigga. I'd be beefing after the first kilometer, nigga.
Oh. All of a sudden, you're just caught in a bunch of thorns.
Weak skin ass nigga. You don't see them bleeding. Aww. Crush it.
Just past 12 kilometers of hiking today, just over 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm at about a liter of water, a couple snack bars, a little bit of breakfast, including some eggs. And I had a tarp over my head last night. Some of these Hadza, they slept right out in the open, eaten nothing, had nothing to drink today. They're just built different. My goodness, am I ever impressed.
Kuku akabahla anakusanga ba atla thakana tla kamo utlebitsina kwakho bana kwako malila ko nana puna kuku nabi nabi nobokoto kwa kuku.
18.7 kilometers in 5 hours and 40 minutes. Hadzabe children begin foraging for themselves by age 10, and they're able to provide for about half their own needs.
Shot that jump like Childish Gambino.
Oh wow.
Type shit. Nigga just gave you some Skittles. Instincts are so crazy to me. Like those dogs just knew to go home and to just turn around and suck on a nipple real quick, bro. Just animal instincts, bro.
Recently I was
Oh my goodness. Good God. This nigga grew up to be Tarzan, fool. Everything I love. This nigga grew up to be Tarzan. I was just about to say, bro, this bird is still alive. This bird is still alive. He's about to bite the head off of a bird that is still alive, nigga. Do y'all not understand how fucking crazy that is? I was just gonna say, for him to hit this shot, I don't know if y'all have ever done archery before, but like sometimes it's not really easy. Nigga, for him to hit this shot through the trees, through branches, thorns, all of these things, I guess he didn't hit the bird. Oh no, they just knock birds out the tree. They don't actually kill them with like a blade or whatever. But still though, nigga, that's dumb accurate for real. That's dumb accurate. For him to hit that shot, catch the bird before it can get away. And then,
recently I was fishing with some local kids on an island in the Pacific Ocean, and the kids would bite the heads of the fish to put them out of their misery. That's also universal.
there ain't a more efficient way to do it, nigga. There isn't a more humane way to do it, nigga. And then what's even crazy about me saying there's not a humane way to do it? Humane is literally just like a mental construct, bro. Humane is something that's kind of just new to human civilization because this is how we were living. Ain't no such thing as fucking humanity, nigga. It's because we live in a first world society why we think some of that shit is humane, and me thinking that putting them around his belt the way that he did is inhumane and jaw wild, but that's because they're living in the wild, nigga. Like, this is normal behavior. That boy just said, nigga. I'm telling you, bruh. They got young boy out there and everything, fool.
Kalian now, nigga. Ka talaga.
That boy said, shut the fuck up. Cállate la boca, nigga. Yo, oh my God, fool. I swear to God. This is another thing about first world society and just human civilization today is, nigga, light pollution prevents you from seeing the stars. It prevents you from seeing the beauty of the night sky for real. That's a cool thing about areas like this that are unsettled, I guess, and you know what I'm saying? They don't have the light pollution. If you go there and spend a night out there, the night sky is gonna be beautiful. You're gonna see space clouds, you're gonna see all of these stars that are always here. You just don't see them when you in a place like New York, DC, one of these big cities and shit because of light pollution, bro. It fucking sucks. You look, you gotta look mad hard. If you stare at the sky, then stars will start revealing themselves for real. I challenge one of y'all to try this shit. Nigga, take some shrooms and stargaze, bro.
As morning light is
That shit is an experience.
the Hadza awake and prepare for the final hunt of our
You're gonna feel like your soul getting beamed up, nigga.
trip. Today, we head into the mountains in search of pig and baboon.
Niggas can't survive without coffee. First world ass niggas.
Eh koko, taang kaya awe koko, sa sakam koko.
Sasaki akuku amana atone na uku achete. Ukwai na kwete e. Wa I atone na tsitsi.
That's inhumane. No. That's actually inhumane though. This nigga as a kid used to cry a lot, and somebody was just like, yo, I swear to God, bro. Fucking tired of this nigga, bro. Shut the fuck. No. Sit still. Shuts the fuck up. Now look, when you cry, when your tears get into this shit, it's gonna fucking sting. I dare you to cry again, nigga. Somebody really took that energy with him, bro. It ain't never that serious.
O sa pa ko ba dun ako ka piling ko jale mo ka bepe ko ali beya ko.
There's an interesting symbiotic relationship between the tribes here. The Toga and the Iraqi are agricultural tribes and they grow crops.
Imagine you drop one of these niggas in the middle of New York.
But unfortunately, they have a problem, and that's
Boy, these niggas that see a rat and turn into hunt mode.
their farm fields are disrupted by wild pigs. Here in Tanzania, it's illegal for the Toga and Iraqi and actually most tribes to hunt. But the Hadza are allowed to hunt anything they want. So the Toga and the Iraqi rely on the Hadza to hunt the pigs that disrupt the farms. And in return, the Hadza are allowed free reign of the neighboring tribes' farm fields to hunt.
I'd be so pissed, bro.
Habo koko.
I would have been throwing my hands, fool. I would have been so pissed walking through this shit.
Ya ba ko.
Eh boko ako koko koko akwa e ko atade koko. Ngaka fo tsena ko atade koko.
Bro, that nigga line up smooth too. Bro, I'm telling you. It's a second world society, nigga. They just doing this shit for show.
That was probably the hardest section we've done so far. Coco Lobby?
All of these plants in Africa just look like weeds.
What I think it is like we're keeping up with them pretty well, but I think for them, they don't focus on the discomfort, and we're more prone to doing that.
Yeah, for real. That's why I said I would have been throwing my hands. Crazy how psychology works. Because you might think that it's just like a natural thing for humans to get pissed when they're uncomfortable, but it's more so a learned behavior. Imagine if you were young and somebody told you to stop bitching and you just got used to feelings of discomfort. You would be able to do shit like this. You would be able to do a lot more in life because feeling uncomfortable, feeling the energy of discomfort or something unfamiliar won't inhibit you from doing certain things the way that it will do for us. Like I said, if I was running through this shit and I was walking through all them sticks and branches and thorns, I would have said, man, fuck, bro. Like, I would have threw my shit, bro. But these niggas, they used to it, nigga. They can tolerate it. Shows how malleable the human brain is, bro. Malleable means easy to form for the dumbasses in the chat.
Well, we came down out of the mountains, thank goodness, because that was some of the thickest brush I've ever been in. New berries. These ones are like a grape with a seed in the middle. Unfortunately, the Hadza habitat is being damaged by their own overgrazing, combined with the fact...
God. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a nature nigga for real. I am a nature nigga. Nature 9 you talking to right now. Look at this tree. Bro, this is magnificent, fool. This is magnificent.
Unfortunately, the Hadza habitat is being damaged by their own overgrazing, combined with the fact that their horticultural neighbors felled trees for...
This the shit Jake Sully was trying to protect in Avatar, nigga. This the mother tree right here.
Firewood and to graze land for crops. Hadza now only have about 10% of the land that they once did.
Ama isho acheka bi osoami kuku darutebi atoga bi osoami ekaina ama isho bawa.
Ask him if he's ever tried maple syrup. This comes from a tree in Canada where we're from.
What is it?
It's maple syrup.
Anasema ni tamu kama asali.
Oh, bala.
It's a honey.
Asali. Akuti yabami. Ape.
Yeah.
Nube.
They finna put that shit on a stone tablet. They gonna say this was the elixir. This was the elixir of eternal life. Brought to us by outsider. Brought to us by outsider Xander. Fuck, my finger slipped.
Oh, bala.
Should have brought that nigga some IHOP. That boy would be on the first flight, first class, nigga.
Yeah. It's a honey.
That boy would have snuck in with the luggage.
Asali. Akuti yabami. Ape. Nube Bala. Bala. Bala oh. One.
Lindunda tua.
Aya. Ise mengu.
Bakwani. Chita.
Shut the windows off.
All right, nigga, damn. Yo, he just did too much, fool. Not for some fucking syrup. Cool out, bruh. Nigga, realize it ain't never that serious, bro. Cool out.
Bakwani. Chita.
Shut the windows off.
Damn near made me uncomfortable, nigga. This how stories get twisted, nigga. They talking about the trees produce honey. Nigga, that is maple syrup. This about to get passed down through generations right here, nigga. The story of the syrup.
Yeah, it's nice to bring the Hadzabe people something, a small little gift. Obviously, you want to just throw donations at them, and some of the money that went towards this trip for us is being donated to the Hadzabe so they can get land and look after their health when medical things occur. But obviously, we just want to give them everything we got. But at the same time, you don't, because their culture is just so rich the way it is. It's this grit that they have that we don't find in today's societies. We're so accustomed to just comfort, whereas the Hadzabe can just laugh it off after a night's rain or chase pigs around the forest for 5 hours at a time without a sip of water and just endure all these hardships and just move on to the next thing. It's kind of a pure form of living.
That's exactly what I was about to say. It's such a pure lifestyle, bro. it's such a pure lifestyle. Even though you dealing with what you deal with in nature, it's still so pure because when you have people with you, it makes it go. It's like it's not even that tough of a time. You feel me? Going days without eating, going days without drinking water, but you got your niggas with you, you got your family with you. Like that was a very wholesome thing right there when they was all sitting around the fire just laughing.
That in time you don't medical things occur, but obviously we just want to give them everything we got, but at the same time you don't, because their culture is just so rich the way it is. It's this grit that they have that we don't find in today's societies. We're so accustomed to just comfort, whereas the Hadzabe can just
Like this right here, bruh, sitting around the fire, everybody geeking. But the dog's hungry as shit, and everybody in this joint hungry as shit. They ain't ate in 55 hours, fool. But you don't even think about that shit when you just got motherfuckers with you. Like, it's such a pure way to live, bruh.
laugh it off after a night's rain, or chase pigs around the forest for 5 hours at a time without a sip of water, and just endure all these hardships and just move on to the next thing. It's kind of a pure form of living that I deeply respect. And as much as I would like to help them, I think that's not exactly helping them. I think that's taking something beautiful out of this world away, and that would be their culture. So it's best left as is almost. Another amazing day. Honestly, it's so special to be able to spend time here with the Hadza, but I'm really looking forward to getting some rest after the past few days of hunting.
WVid. Oh wait, it's not over. Oh, he's just gonna give credits. Guess not. All right. Shove a little on my face. I'm digging in it. One inside. I might do the trick for you.
Well, that's it. The Hadza were unable to hunt any large game, so unfortunately they're all gonna starve. I think we can all learn something from the simple life the Hadza live, and I'm just grateful I got to experience these last 5 days with them. I think I'll be back. Thanks guys for watching. We're heading on out.
All right, man. WVid, bro. WVid. Like I said, bro, this is gonna be a short stream. I just wanted to get that reaction in. I want to do better at. If I'm gonna watch a YouTube video, it gotta be on stream. Gotta spark up. Gotta record a reaction to it. That was my original. That's what I did originally, but life, man. I'm gonna talk about that shit in a couple of days. Nigga got shit to do. Appreciate y'all for tapping.